Okay, so hi. Hi everyone. I'm Miri Bleicher. If you were interested in the full name, I'm here with Eran Soroka from Coco Hub, and what we'll do today is we're gonna go through Coco Hub 101. So let's start with the very basic. What is Coco Hub? Coco Hub is a no-code, frictionless bot building platform. So that means you can build video and voice and chatbots easily, and it's simply connecting conversational components. We'll get to that in a few minutes, and you'll be able to accomplish a wide range of goals to create your bot. And what we really believe in here in Coco Hub is enabling you, our users, to be able to use to create bots that feel human-like, that give you the human-like experience. That doesn't mean we're trying to imitate humanity. We're not trying to create bots that are going to be to replace humans. I know it's always a big scare when talking about bots generally. We're not trying to replace anyone yet. Kidding. But we want to inspire and give you the tools to create conversational flow with the tone of voice you're looking for. You want to represent yourself or your brand, whatever you choose, with your personality and avatar. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the platform itself. We're not going to be doing like a slide deck and giving you the pitch of the company. We're going to dive right into creating our bot. So I'll put it in the chat. It's pretty simple. It's just cocohub.ai. And I will share my screen just to make sure sharing. Okay, so share screen. Okay. So when you go into the platform, it's there are basically two options we're going to start with. So let's start with, note I'll do an incognito one and do the same thing. So you'll see how we're going to create it from scratch. Let's say we're starting from the very first time. So I clicked start now. And then we're going to start with the fun part. So the fun part, the first part, fun part actually. The first part we're going to do is to create our bot's personality. So the personality consists of the avatar, the name, and the voice. We wanted to make sure we're starting with the personality because that's who your bot is going to be. That's how you want it to look and feel, and obviously how you want it to be named. So for the avatar, you have options here. We're always working to improve and to have more options here. So stay tuned. We're on it. You can also check it out on our Instagram, and you can see the updates and the amazing things the team does here. It's all going to be live soon, I will say. So when we're here, we're selecting our bot's avatar. Let's say I chose this character. Click next. Here you have a name. You can also read there, it's all explained right here. Let's say I'm gonna name her Gabriel, even though it's a boy's name, but I don't care. I can also, if I can't find my name on the list, I can record it here. You can record it. So why we ask you to record it? We want you to make sure we identify it. So you can click record and say your name clearly. So it can't be just like random letters because you won't be able to say it. But either way, I chose Gabriel for now. And then I click next. And here you have
Miri, I think you're sharing another window.
Fun. We're going to have more voices here. You can click on play. I'm not sure if I'm sharing audio, so
you're not. I think you're sharing the.
כל הזמן הזה? Nice. Okay. Let me just do the whole thing again.
It's so fun, so much fun that we.
Okay. So let's start over since I just explained it all without you seeing anything. So we're here. Now you can see the right screen. Can someone give me like a sign that we're on the right screen? We're seeing the right, amazing. Oh my God, thank you. Okay, so once again, but this time with the file, I'm going to click on create my first bot. And now, as I said before, we have a wide range of avatars, the whole spiel about we're working on new characters. Right now we have these, but coming up soon, check it out on Instagram, the whole thing. But this time, let's choose this character. You didn't see the character before, so it's all just for me, but right here. So I chose my avatar, click next. Now I'm gonna see, I have all these names here. Let's say I'm gonna choose Dylan, but let's say I don't want Dylan, I want a different name and it's not on the list. I can record it and click here to record. But for now, I'm gonna go with Dylan since it's a nice name. And I'm gonna click next. Here, I'm gonna see all these voices and just gonna choose a voice. You can play them and see if it matches your tone of voice or the voice you feel like matches the character. So make sure you choose the voice. It's not set in stone. If you want to change it at some point, you can, but why not do it the first time the way you want it? And then when I'm done, I'm just gonna click finish, and then you have this saying awesome. And now, obviously, it's time to test my bot. So a few options here. You have the video option, text or video or phone. So since we're already on a Zoom call, should we just invite our bot to the Zoom call?
Let's do it.
Okay, so
let's show them how simple it is.
Let's
the video.
Okay, never mind. Sorry. Okay, so so as you can see here, this is the video test area. We're gonna test. So let's choose our scene. The scene is the room your character is gonna be in. So it's not like a virtual backdrop like the Zoom 2D backgrounds we all know and feel certain feelings about. It's an actual room your character is in. There's lighting, there's a whole idea behind it. So when you're on a call with your bot, you can check it out and see how elaborate these scenes are. We're very proud of it, as you can feel. And next, we're gonna paste our meeting URL here. So let me just copy my link. I did it through the meeting we're on right now, since I can't open a different, like a separate Zoom link, but you can do it when you're opening a Zoom meeting, an ongoing Zoom meeting. There's an invite area inside the participants tab. Or if you're inviting to a future meeting, I'm sorry, I forgot the word future. If you're inviting to a future meeting, you can just use the link and paste it here. You can also but that's like a big star right here. You can use Google Meet, but only if you have Google Workspace. That means if you are using a company or an enterprise G Suite, it was called before, now it's called Google Workspace. That's where you can invite bots. Zoom, you can just use any Zoom link and click invite.
Also, one more important, yes, but yeah, also one more important thing, we also enable inviting bots to other online platforms. For example, pretty soon we'll have probably Microsoft Teams as well, and there are some more to come. So stay tuned, as we say.
So while we're waiting, so now once we invite the bot, we're going to be able to actually see it and talk to it, and then we're going to continue. So let's give Dylan a moment to join us, and let me, you know what, I'm going to stop sharing the screen for a moment so we can talk to Dylan and not see like half my screen, half cool bot experience. So good at this. Okay. Okay, so once we're going to finish testing our bot, we're going to go to the next stage. The next stage is to connect our bot to a channel. A channel is a communication channel. This is where we want to publish our bot. So there are the thing and the magic we offer is the ability to build it once and publish it everywhere. That means Dylan can be published on, can be connected to, let's say, WhatsApp, to a video channel, as we'll see pretty soon, and to any voice activated, any voice activated device. Thank you. So that means we're going to be able to use the same bot in different places. So that actually means it will save you time. It will save you all the hassle of recreating the same bot over and over again for different or separate platforms. It enables you to obviously save time, but also think about the experience of your user. They don't need to talk to 3 separate bots on 3 separate platforms. It's just one bot that goes everywhere with your users.
Just another nuance. We are supporting already some kind of media that, for example, is, we can send videos on WhatsApp, we can send like pictures and GIFs in Telegram, we can send a lot of times, but when we do it, just take into account that, for example, if you're sending like GIFs on Telegram, so you want to be able to use it on phone. So just like we know that there are people that want to use it on multimedia. There are some people that want to use it only on a separate channel. So so just adapt yourself. Just take into account that what you're building isn't is compatible with all the formats that you're offering. Also, we will in the near future, we don't know like weeks or months, but we will enable displaying some kind of videos on Zoom bots, on video bots. So for example, if you have a shop, if you have an online store and you want to present like a tutorial for how to put like some kind of makeup or how to operate some kind of device, you will be able to show like a little video of it. Or if you want to like introduce a new device as kind of as a part of a healthcare bot, you will also be able to do this. So this is a possibility that will be in the very near future, very near, some kind of this one. So what are we doing now? Like going to take over the world, as Pink and everyone said. And now, where are we going to build the bot itself? what the bot that we invited to the conversation that will join us in a few minutes is the default onboarding bot that we have on CocoHub. If it's the first time you're there, so our onboarding bot that I wrote will meet you there and ask you what do you want to build and how we can help you. And then if you meet yourself, and it can also answer questions about like the pricing plans, about how to change the avatars, about like everything possibly. It even will try to tell you a joke. There's a good pun there. Yeah, so just know that the bot that is supposed to join us is the onboarding bot. But now I'll share my screen and I'll take it from here. So I'm going to the bot builder, and we'll share the screen in a few seconds. Okay. So yeah, I know. Wait in a moment. So when we're building the bot, we will have some things that need to be taken into account. For example, yeah, I'm sharing the screen now with the sound. All right. So here, after we, for example, we created the bot. This is like another bot, a marketing bot we have that I'm taking it with me to like meetings with digital marketers that work with us. So after you've built your brand, we'll get to this in a second. You need to make sure that the bot that you are inviting is the bot that you see here. Because if not, what will happen is that other bot will be. But now, so let's say that we want to invite our onboarding bot. So I'm clicking those 3 dots. And now I can have 2 options. Three options actually. I can disconnect it. I can edit it if I want to edit this bot itself, and I can change it. So if I'm going to change, for example, I'm going here, and let's say that I'm deciding that I want onboarding bot, onboarding, right, onboarding V2. I want to connect onboarding V2, and then this is the bot, as you see, that is connected. Then the bot is the bot joining us? Is he joined us on the conversation or not yet, Dylan?
Not yet.
Okay, we'll just try to understand what's going on with Dylan. And in the meantime, we'll go into entering the bot. So I'll actually change the bot, and so we won't hurt the onboarding bot. And we're going to change and just go to, for example, you know what? Let's go for building a new one. So everybody who ever tried this platform is already familiar with the building bricks, like the pillars of conversation design, but I know that not everybody is doing that. So we'll start creating a new. When we start creating a new one, you will get like 3 random words with 3 random numbers, and you will be able to write like, let's call it workshop with the today's date, 1907-21, and we're deciding that we're going to build, let's say, about 4-hour shop. What kind of shop we're having today, Miri?
How about let's sell keys for keyboards.
Wow.
We're not selling keyboards, we're selling the keys on the keyboards.
Keys on the keyboards. That's amazing. So we'll call it Coco Keys. So now we're going to start the bot, and the entry is the beginning of all. It's the genesis. It's the the mother of all bots and stuff. So the entry is the entering point, and then we have like the 2 basic building blocks of bots are say and navigation. Say is what the bot is saying. Navigation is what we expect the user to say. So let's start with saying, hey, I'm Keisha, and the bot for Coco Keys. Now as conversation designers, we are designing conversations. So now we need to like direct the conversation in the way that we want. So here we can ask how I can help. I know this is a big question, and I do it on purpose because I'm going to show you some magic that we've done. So now I'm Kisha. How can I help? Now, like the user can take it a trillion. What?
Entry. The entry.
Yeah. Okay. I'm publishing it, so the entry is connected to the say, and now we're going to get to the navigation. Wait, sorry. All right. So sorry, I'm going to share this back right now. Okay. So again, the entry is the beginning of the conversation. You have to have the entry connected to something so the conversation will begin. Mainly, if it's like a bot from scratch, you need to connect it to the say. And if not, you can start with the navigation, but then you need the user to type something in order for it to work. And then after you publish, you click on the publish. This is like not saying that the bot is going public, but this is saying that the bot is updated. This is like update. So now we're starting with how can I help? And now we're going to the navigation. Just clicking here and choosing the navigation. Now, let's say that for Coco Keys, we have a lot of things that we can answer. For example, what's the pricing? So what's the cost of a key? So we're going to search for a cost or a pricing, and we're entering this one, cost query, which is like the way to answer, to ask about the costs. And now the cool thing with it is that we understand automatically if your user is asking about pricing, no matter how we asked it. How do you know it? Because we're going into the cost query navigation, and hovering on the eye, we can see all the phrases that are inside already. How much is it? How much does it cost? How expensive is it? Is it expensive? Is it cheap? What's the pricing, etc., etc.? It's supposed to catch most of the things that are most of the ways that user can ask what's the pricing or anything around this. So the only thing needed for us is just to write the answer. So you don't need to expect all the different phrases in which user can say it, just need to write the answer. So here, a single key costs $1. We also sell 5 keys for $4 and a complete keyboard for $45. All right, so this is like the way of doing the cost query. Now let's say that the user asked, where are we located? Because he wants to get to our shop physically and see the amazing variety that we have. So we're searching for where. So we're seeing where are you, for example, or location. Again, we have the where are you. So in this case, we're writing only the answer again. So we're living on, naturally, Key West. We're located in Key West, near Kentucky. And that's the answer for this one. So now, for example, we can go the same, but like you can just scroll the intents and see whatever we have. We have like payment methods. If the user is also talking about the weather, has to change the subject, ask about gender, informs about his own gender, talks about the family. Even, for example, let's say that you're very nervous and you want to insult the bot. So you're going to search for insults, because if somebody insults your bot, you want to be ready and to get you want to like have an answer for this also. So you're connecting the insult and just saying say, and no key for you. Okay. No key for you if he insulted our bots. And now let's say that we, sorry, not this one, but this one. Let's say that we decided that we filled in all the things that we need. Now we are also not stuck, but we are also left with the anything else. Anything else is, let's say that you're answering 99% of the questions that can be asked. But then there's a question that came out of the left field, and you don't know what to say. So in this case, we generally recommend a general fallback that puts the user back in the conversation and tells it like scoping what the abilities of the bot are. So for example, in this case, we're trying to do it in a tone of voice of us. So I probably lost my keys, so I don't find an answer. I can explain about our location and pricing. What do you want? No. And then I'm connecting this one to here and this one to here. And again, now I can publish it. And in this case, I can start testing it because I want to see if the bot is working or not. So here I can do it by voice. I can like reset it, and now I'll try to do it by voice.
Type anything to get started.
Let's try. Okay. Okay, for some reason that for the voice, but for Coco Keys, how can I help? Where are you located? We're located in Key West near Kentucky. So as you saw, I just asked the question and I had the answer because I understood the phrases. Now let's ask another thing. Seeing in the chat, there's a question. All right. I looped it back from the anything else to the navigation because in the case they need the loop, I will, sorry, just checking something. Yeah. So a fallback generally, for everybody who doesn't know, is like a safety net. Safety net means that we've lost, so to speak, our user because he asked something that he didn't know how to explain. But then we are trying to get him or her back into the conversation by saying, okay, we don't know this, but we can talk about this. So this is the fallback. And the way I connected it back here is to like a safety net, like a trampoline for in the circus, like when it falls down from the wire, you just get him back to the regular like turn of events. So in here, let's say that I want to tackle the bot of Kisha. So I'm starting, hey, do you have a recipe for a Caesar salad? This is completely out of the left field. No reason that the chatbot for a key shop should answer that. So I probably lost my keys, so I didn't find an answer. I can explain about the location and stuff. So I went from here, the anything else, it found us on the say, and then we're going back to the navigation. Now, let's say that the user wants to go along with us and actually order a key. So from here, we're asking, do you want to order? And then we also have a navigation, like the basic options of yes and no and hello and goodbye and stop. So let's say that we want to add an intent of yes. We're clicking yes. And we can use anything else like no in this case. But here, let's say that now we want the user wants to order and we want to convert him or her. So in this case, the components come into play. Here we have more than 80 components that are like little bots that are goal-oriented, like part of the conversation. For example, one can understand what is your name, one can get your cell phone, one can get your email address and stuff. So in order, I'll just stop sharing for a moment. Sorry. All right. So I'm going back to sharing the screen to show you about the components. So let's say that we want to use the get name. We want the name of the people that want to come and buy some keys with us. So I'm going back to the builder. And now I want to understand what's the person's name. In a moment it will happen. So another way to do it is, the best way to do it is just click on the canvas on the builder and search for name. And then we see get name, just first name, get name in Hebrew, identify user, this is name and address, email and role, it's stuff. But now I just want the first and last name of this person. So now we have a bot, a mini bot that gets a person's first and last name. And we're connecting it from navigation to namer VP3. Now, the namer, let's see. Yeah, the name, this is called like get name component, namer, like the internal thing. So let's just hop from the entry to the get name component just to start the conversation here, not going through all the flow we created. So saying, hey, my name is John the Bot. What is your name? But hey, this is John the Bot. This is Kisha, our friend from Coco Keys. So we need to customize it. So now what we're going to do, we're just right-clicking on this, and we have an opportunity to customize the component. Now we got going to give it like Kisha name, and this is our new component. Now the red one will turn into purple, but first we have like here every scenario that is possible inside this conversation. For example, the regular one is, hey, my name is, the bot's name, what is your name? So, but let's say that the user doesn't want to give the name. User refuses to provide name. So we're asking him why not? And the user explains his refusal. You can pick any name you want just for now. Each and every line that you see here is customizable. So you can give it your own tone and voice. You can give it like, you can talk rudely or even more politely or apologetically and stuff. But now let's say, so as I said, my name is Kisha. What is your name? And this is like the only change that we're doing here. And so just clicking on other place and doing save, and then you see Kisha name became purple. So here, hey. So my name is Kisha. What is your name? And my name, of course, is Clarence Key. Hello, Clarence. Is your last name Key? Yeah, sure. Nice to meet you, Clarence Key. So here we got the user first name and last name. And here, let's say that this is enough. We can also like take the email. They can take like everything. You can just go click on the builder, and when you will click on the builder, you will see in the search window that you can search for other components. Every red thing that you see is a component. Let's say that I want an email. Wait. Okay, email, you see get email enroll, identify user, just email and stuff. The red ones are the relevant because this is like only for email. This is for the email enroll of the person. This is for the name of the email. We already have the name. We can also add the email. Let's say that the conversation has ended. We can also have like a send email node, which sends you all the information to your email, and then you had the lead. Like we interviewed our customer, and he wanted to order. So now we're getting to our email, or our system. I'll get to this in a moment. Like all the details of the customer that wants to be a customer of Coco Keys. Miri, you want to take it from here? Or...
Sure. Okay. So let me just share and okay. So let's go to the builder. Okay. So as you can see, I don't have Coco Keys on mine since we were on separate computers. But anyways, so as we said, you have the entry and the ability to, the entry is where your conversation starts. I think Eran mentioned it, but I will say it again. And then you connect it. And here, if you click on anywhere on this blank space, you'll be able to find all these components, which are the conversational components, the mini conversations we have. You can talk about all these things, and obviously you can go also to the hub. This is the library where you can find all of these, and you can test them. That means you can, let's say I want my bot to be able to control, to guide our users in opening a bank account. I'll type here hi, and I'll be able to go through the conversation. And as you can see, because I was using the incognito mode, so it says sign up to use the component, because I'm going to have to sign up eventually to actually use the platform in a better way. This is just the user I'm using for now.
We once again can't see the window.
Okay. So here, so as we said, we're going to test all these things, and once we're done creating our component, sorry, that means we're gonna finish connecting it. And here, let's say this is the one we've built together. It's not Coco Keys. I know it's heartbreaking, but just for the example, I'm gonna use the one I have right here. And I'm gonna see that it's connected to the brain. That means I've filled my bot's brain with my component. So now my brain...
Miri, we can't see what you're sharing.
Okay, wait, I'll just, because I have Coco Keys, I'll just take it from here.
All right. So yeah, I will share now. Yeah, okay. So I'm continuing with, sorry, here is it. All right, so this is Coco Keys that we built before. And now let's say that we're done with it. We're also like connected it back here. So now the bot is ready. Let's say the bot is ready. We also collected like all the information that we need, and then we're going back to the bots. And here, let's say that I want to have Coco Keys and not like this is the workshop, the Coco Keys. And let's say that I customize its appearance. And now I want to connect it not only for the video, I want also to connect it, let's say, to a phone number. So I'm going to a phone number, clicking here, just get the country code, the number. We have like multiple dozens of options of places that we can connect the bot here. And just if you're going in Hungary, you can find like numbers in Hungary that will appear like in a moment. Yeah, it is, for example, in Brazil. So just pick your own number and connect it. If you need a bot in a language that is not English, talk to us. We already have people that built in Russian, in Italian, in French, in Portuguese. So just let us know if you need a bot in a foreign language, and we're also all for it. So let's say that you want to have it on your website, so you can also click embed, just copy the embed code, Plus, we are going to introduce some very nice feature that we're probably going to have pretty soon. We're going to help to enable different color palettes. Also, you will be able to have like your own company's avatar instead of the bot's avatar. You will be able to decide how the button of the bot will be looking like. You can also have RTL bots and not only L2R bots. So this all is coming soon. And once you decide that you want it, just copy the embed code. You will see here on the left, embed code copy to clipboard. And then you're going to a website, you're putting the code, and you have the chatbot on your website. This is like for the other channels, but wait, there's more. Because we're not only introducing the channels. Some of the things that people talk to us about all the time is, can we integrate the bot to like our CRM, to our spreadsheet, to our like database? And so we're listening to the people and we're giving the people what they want. So now for start, we're enabling, wait, just in a moment, it will go to the main menu and you will see what we're having right now. All right. Oh, sorry. I can also click back to dashboard and we'll go back to the dashboard. So here we have integrations. Right now, we have integrations into Twilio and into SendGrid, the popular email marketing platform in which you can customize the email which the bot is sending your mails from. And pretty soon we're going to have like much more goodies here. So as we were saying, just follow us and you'll need when the news are coming. We will have integration with Zapier. That if anybody knows Zapier here, Zapier is giving an ability to integrate into thousands of thousands of different APIs. So this will be another opportunity. And then the other thing on the bot on the dashboard is here. Let's say that you built a bot, you're starting to use it, and here you will see how what is your bot plan usage, how many Zoom minutes you had. I have a lot. How many conversations did you have? If you have phone numbers, and here you will be able to go and see pricing. If we're talking about pricing, so as somebody probably know and somebody don't, whoever is the building in cocohub is for free. The testing is for free. Only once the bot hits the road and starts gaining traction, you will be charged if you're going above a certain threshold. For example, this is the monthly threshold of the free plan: 1,000 conversation, 1 video hours, and 2 phone hours. If you want, like for $10 a month, you can get 5,000 conversation and a dedicated phone number, 10 phone hours, etc. And all the pricing plans are here, and I will put it on the chat. What else we can talk about? So yeah, I see. We are heading towards the hour. Let's think about other things that are interesting you. So anything else maybe before we want to like open for different questions and things? Okay, so I'm stopping sharing and putting the like the pricing in the chat. And now we're here for your questions. Yeah, okay, until the questions arrive, I'll continue to say that we are already also having a possibility of collecting different parameters during the conversation, and then not only integrating them into like spreadsheets, into your CRMs, you can also use them during the conversation to create even more personalized conversation. Let's say that you're collecting the person of the name that talked with the bot. So this is a parameter, an input that is saved in on our services and on our servers, and you can later just recall it. And you can say, if you want to know how, I can show you. But this is like a very basic, like writing. You write it, and then it recalls the parameter that already been collected. And I know that people have questions about privacy. So all the data that is collected during conversation is saved only on your CocoHub account. If you don't want it to be saved in your CocoHub account, if you want it to be just saved on your servers, on your CRM, on your database, on everything else. So just let us know and we can connect it directly. We also can do and support external API calls. For example, we have a nice use case of a client from the solar energy vertical that created a very long, like 2-3 days. We have a guest, so in a moment we'll speak with him. We have a client for the solar energy that created an API that asks you what is your zip code and calculates automatically how many hours of sunlight you will have during the year. So we created an external API conversation. If you have all your own developers, you can do it yourself. We can show you how. And if you need it for us, no problem. It might require additional cost because this is not like the regular one. But as you said, we are open to everything. And now I think it's a time to say hello to somebody, to our latest guest.
Okay, so I think our team here was trying to make sure that Dylan appears on the call, and they did, as you can see. So let's just do this. And I want to remind you that, as Aran said in the beginning, it's a default bot. So that means it doesn't have any of the things we were talking about in Coco Keys or any of these things, since we are using a really like a default. This is what you'll get without doing anything else. This is what we created for you. But it's still fun to talk to a bot any day. Wake up.
Hey, I'm Dylan, your bot, and I'm here to help you create and manage my content. Is it your first time here?
Yeah.
So, CocoHub is a no-code bot building platform that can help you easily and quickly create a bot for any purpose, then publish it to your audience in various channels, including video. Do you already know what you want to build?
No.
That's fine. Think maybe about a challenge you have, something you want your bot to do. What's the first thing you can think about?
I wanted to be my friend.
Thanks, I wrote it down. So, is it for your company, business, or for personal use?
Personal use.
Great to know. Before we start, I recommend connecting the bot to a channel. That's the way to make your bot available to the world. In order for the bot to work, the component you'll build needs to be connected to my brain. Do you want to build it yourself or contact our experts?
Myself.
I'm afraid my human didn't tell me the secret about the meaning of the universe or the answer to your question. So, do you prefer to build the bot by yourself or consult with an expert?
I want to build it myself.
Let's get to work. Click on Brain, Create New, then click on the plus sign on the upper left corner and
Perfect.
choose
Goodbye.
Default. Check out our Learning Center to understand the platform better. Best of luck. May the bots be with you.
Anyway, so I'm just gonna remove the pin. So this was a little just display for you guys to see Dylan in action. As you saw, it's a default bot, but still it's fun. It's fun to build bots. It's fun to create them and have these video conversations with them. It gets people's emotions, and people are curious and they ask it questions. So we're the most biased audience you can find saying it, but build it. It's fun. It's great. It's also, as you can see, no code, nothing, no friction, no hard part involved in it. It's just fun creating it and writing the content. And we're here if you have any questions, if you want to approach us via mail, or we're on social, like anywhere, basically LinkedIn, but you can also track us down other places. We have a Discord channel where we talk about conversation design and chatbots and anything you want. So I'll put the link Let me just copy this and paste right here. So if you want to join our Discord channel, we're there. And if you have any questions or anything you want to say or comment, let us know. And if not, we're just gonna let you go.
Another thing before we let you go, because this is another question that people ask us. We have now basic 7 avatars and 6 scenes. Pretty soon we'll have more avatars, and in the near future, again, I don't know if it's like a month or so, we will give you an opportunity to customize your own avatar, which means you can decide it like gender, not only gender, like how it will look in terms of like every thing of appearance that you can think about. You will be able to like put a different shirt on the bot if you need it to be like, let's say that you work in a company and you want it to be like a HR person or like a virtual employee, and you want it to, for example, to have a shirt with the logo of the company. It can be done. You will be able to also create your own background, and we will give this opportunity pretty soon, I believe. So again, this is a great chance and a great way to create the conversational bots in a very, very engaging and fun way, almost as fun as Dylan. Or almost as fun as Miri and me. We also recommend you, we have here a friend, David Devoto, that he already created some interesting conversations with one of our bots, so you're welcome also to see what he built, because he built like some amazing conversations. And we have some more minutes for questions or for inquiries, so just let us know what else is interesting for you. I can put like a musical. Or
I think
no.
we can let them go.
Maybe no. All right. Miri, other words?
Okay, so I'm also putting our email. It's just like a general Cocoa Hub email. You can reach us at, and you can look us up, as I said, anywhere on social media. And good luck. Enjoy creating your bot with a human touch.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I should take my lunch.